Just because the president never ate eggs, the scheming woman forced the child not to eat them either. She was afraid the president would realize the child wasn't his, so she demanded that the child's eating habits match the president's exactly. He began to notice the child looked less and less like him, so he secretly took a strand of the child's hair for a DNA test. The results shocked him. The child had no biological relation to him. The president began to suspect that the woman before him wasn't the one from that night. 6 years ago, the president had been drugged in a setup and accidentally spent the night with me. When he woke up the next morning, he had already vanished. The only thing he remembered was the round jade pendant around my neck. From that day on, he secretly ordered people to search for the woman and ran home, only to find my scheming best friend tying a rope around her belly. When I asked her what was going on, she said she was pregnant and had been abandoned by her boyfriend. With no money for an abortion, she decided to kill the baby herself, but I didn't know. She was only faking it to win my sympathy and scam my money. I immediately offered to lend her some, but she thought it wasn't enough, so she tricked me into handing over my jade pendant to sell. I believed her, gave her the pendant, and went to the bathroom. At that moment, the president came looking for me. He saw my best friend in the room and mistook her for me. He said he wanted to take responsibility. My best friend then remembered the hickey on my neck earlier and realized who the man was. A greedy thought quickly formed, seeing he didn't remember my face clearly. She lied and claimed she was the woman from that night. The president believed her and brought her home immediately. He even treated the child in her belly as his own. He had no idea that I had also discovered I was pregnant. 6 years passed in a flash. I couldn't bear to abort the baby, so I gave birth and raised him alone. One day, I applied for a housekeeping job at a mansion. I told my son to wait downstairs, but the scheming woman's son got hurt while playing. She immediately accused my child of bullying him. Even though my son kept explaining it was an accident, she refused to listen and even ordered the servants to release the dogs. My son screamed for me in fear. I rushed out at the sound and shielded him with my body. When I looked up and saw her, I was stunned. It was my former best friend. She recognized me too. A flicker of panic appeared in her eyes. She suddenly realized the boy in front of her could be the president's real son. Afraid he would discover the truth, she used the excuse of my son hurting hers to drive us away. She coldly ordered